Ilhan Omar is a Democratic U.S. representative from Minnesota and the author of This Is What America Looks Like. The opinions expressed in this commentary are solely her own. View more opinion on CNN. As I heard the news out of Afghanistan, the families scrambling to get on American planes, or the thousands of requests for assistance pouring into my office, I was taken instantly back to my childhood. I remembered sitting in a refugee camp in Kenya when I was about 10 years old and overhearing my father and grandfather discuss how we were going to get out. "Only in America can you ultimately become an American," my grandfather said. "Everywhere else we will always feel like a guest." He was right. I was lucky to become an American, not a guest, and ultimately represent my new home of Minnesota in the halls of Congress. But right now there are thousands of Afghans, many of whom risk their lives to help the United States, who are wondering if they will have that same opportunity to make new lives here. My family escaped civil war in Somalia when I was just 8 years old, but life in the refugee camp was scarcely better. Every week, someone I knew died. Relatives of mine, a family of 6, lost both parents in the span of 2 weeks. My aunts, uncles, cousins and siblings all contracted malaria. It was our family's faith in humanity that ultimately saved my life. After nearly 4 years of survival in a refugee camp, and over a year of intense vetting by the United Nations and the United States, we finally got a golden ticket to come to America. I wouldn't be here today, raising my children in comfort without the generosity of the Kenyan people, the tireless efforts of UN workers and the welcoming spirit of the American people who gave me and my family a second chance at life. In this critical moment, we must draw upon the best of our history and open our arms to the huddled masses yearning to breathe free. We must, as President Joe Biden said during his presidential campaign, never turn our backs on who we are or that which makes us uniquely and proudly American. The United States deserves an immigration policy that reflects our highest values as a nation. For centuries, that has been the American ideal. In the early 20th century, as pogroms swept across Eastern Europe and extreme deprivation gripped the Mediterranean, the United States welcomed over 15 million immigrants, largely from Europe, to our shores. In the wake of the Vietnam War, the Ford administration immediately granted people fleeing the region permission to enter the U.S. legally. Congress then passed and the President signed the Indochina Migration and Refugee Assistance Act in 1975, providing over $450 million, that's $2.3 billion in today's dollars, to help resettle over 140,000 Vietnamese, Cambodian, and Lao refugees. As the situation remained unstable, we expanded that assistance. By 2017, over 1.3 million Vietnamese immigrants were living in the U.S. All data is taken from the source, http://us.cnn.com. Article link, https://us.cnn.com/2021/08/27/opinions/America should welcome Afghan refugees Ilhan Omar/index.html. #American #News Music #USA News World Report #USA News Today #News Today Donald Trump #News Today #.